I've been playing Warhammer wrong, and it turns out you might have been too. Let's talk about it. Hey everyone, Matt here from Vision Wargaming, and welcome to this conversation topic about how I've been struggling with my hobby in the last couple of months. So I wanted to make this video to just talk about my thoughts and my feelings about the hobby at the moment. I'm in a bit of a hobby rut, and I found that I was playing Warhammer in the complete wrong way. Now I want to address the title of this video. It's not that you're playing Warhammer wrong. Nobody plays Warhammer wrong. You play it the way you want to play it, and that is how it's best enjoyed. But for me, I was playing it in a way that was making me enjoy Warhammer less. I love this hobby. I love every arc of it. I love painting. I love the lore. I love the game in a competitive and a narrative sense. And I was just really drumming into one part of the hobby so much that it really killed my enjoyment for the game. So for me, what I've been doing since I've been able to play again is playing a lot of competitive Warhammer, especially with my Adeptus Mechanicus army. Obviously they're really powerful in the game at the moment, and that's been a huge factor into why I'm not enjoying this game. I've been playing them at a top level. I've been really pushing the list as hard as I can. I've been losing a lot of games actually because I've been trying so hard to focus on different allies and different figures. That's not quite the words I want to use, but we'll keep it. I've just been focusing so hard on it that I'm just really struggling with the game. And it was making me come home after my club nights and after going to my friend's house. I'm like, ugh, I hate this hobby at the moment. I just really have no desire to play. I'm forcing myself to paint models when I don't want to. And so I've made a decision to change how I'm playing the game. And I feel that I wanted to record this video because I think it can help people out there who are having a similar problem. The problem I'm having is that everything feels like a chore. And you might get that too. You have that moment where you just lose a bit of an enjoyment for something because you're doing the same thing over and over again. For me, there's two main reasons why I've been struggling with that. One is I do a bit of commission painting work, and sorry to my clients, but I'm now going to be closing my commission painting work for a little while. Purely because painting other people's models when I want to paint my own stuff and painting stuff I'm not really interested in painting has really destroyed my enjoyment for getting the brushes out and just having a go. So lately I've actually gone, right, I'm going to finish the commissions I've got, it's fine, I'll get through them. But I've gone to paint some models that I just want to paint for the sake of painting them. So I'm actually painting the Cruel Boys Orcs at the moment, just because they look really cool, and I just wanted to paint them. And they're coming along really good. And I've just painted them I'm trying new techniques, I'm just doing really fun stuff. And that has instantly made me improve my painting skills and improve my love for the hobby at the same time. Secondly, I've just been playing competitive games and I've just been drumming through it, and I've bought a load of models that I can't really afford, and I've just been really drumming in with the AdMech and trying to get all my Las Cannon chickens painted and all my Vanguard painted, and I'm just like, it's just a chore, it's just so hard. And you guys probably know exactly the same feeling where you've just got to brush through this army. But the thing is, I'm painting all these models for competitive play, and I'm not playing in any tournaments at the moment. I haven't booked anything until January when I'm playing in Bournemouth. So why am I doing this? Why am I not painting stuff just for the sake of it? So what I've done is I've put my AdMech on the shelf. They're staying there for the minute. I'll paint through them when I need to. And if I want to play a game, I've got a whole army of Necrons here, fully painted. I can play with them. They're not the best army in the game at the moment, but they're still fun. And that's the other part of this competitive bit. What I'm doing is I'm not focusing on winning. I've been paying too much attention on the result of the game instead of the cool moments. I recently had a game with my buddy Jim. We didn't play anything competitive at all. I just brought a really fun, fluffy AdMech list. At the time, it was still really powerful because it's AdMech, but we just had a really good time just bashing each other's heads in. And I always have great games with him, so shout out to you, Jim, if you watch. But we don't care about the result. We care about the explosions and the fun stuff and the silly narrative bits. And one of the best games I've ever played was when I played B-Bone at Tabletop Tactics. Sorry for the name drop, but it's coming. And we didn't care about the game. In fact, we drew. But there was just some great story moments, like, you know, Calgar running up to call and failing miserably before dying, and then the unstoppable Omega Dune Crawler that just wouldn't die with 1 wound left for like 3 turns, and just, you know, the robots going into some Centurions and causing lots of havoc. It was just really fun. And that's one of those games I look back on and I've got great memories of, and I have so many great memories of other great games. But lately I've not been building these great memories. So that's a little bit about what I'm trying to do to change my hobby. But how can this help you? Now, I'm never going to tell anybody how to play Warhammer. You play it the way you want to do it. But sometimes we get into this kind of hobby funk, this game funk, whatever you want to call it, where we just need to do something different. And that would be my advice to you. Don't set too many goals. Don't set deadlines. Don't push yourself too hard. This is a hobby at the end of the day. We have to have a good time. And if you're not having a good time, you need to look at why you're not having a good time, evaluate it, and then change it. So if you're painting some models that you're really not enjoying, put them on the shelf for a bit. You can come back to them when you need to. Grab a model that you really, really want to paint and just go for it. Try some new techniques, do something different. If you're painting a model that you really have to paint it differently. Paint it in a way that you wouldn't normally. So for example, try some non-metallic metal or try some airbrush work or something like that. Just mix it up, keep it varied, because that's what keeps us into this hobby. Another challenge, maybe try and paint some models that you have rather than adding to the pile of shame that we always have. But you know, just mix up the painting bit a little bit, because painting the same guard model or orc boy or Thousand Suns rubric marine can be very monotonous. So keep it changed, keep it focused, and just really have a go at having some fun. In terms of the game, play an army that's a bit different, mix it up. Don't play the same army every week, mix up your lists, mix up your style of play. I'm looking to play some Crusade games because I haven't played it yet and it sounds really fun. So why don't you try that? Try some Crusade games, try some narrative stuff. Heck, even try a different game, go away from 40k, maybe play some Sigmar or go to a completely different system. Play D&D, who cares? You know, just do something that keeps you completely focused on your enjoyment of the hobby, because at the end of the day, that is what is important. If you're not enjoying something, you have to do something to change it and keep that enjoyment, because at the end of the day, this hobby is great and we all love it, but sometimes it can be a bit much. It's an expensive hobby. It's a daunting hobby to enter because of the amount of models you need, because of the amount of money you have to spend to get them and the time you have to invest to paint them. So hopefully these little tips and this little conversation helps you. So there we have it. If you've liked this video, please like and subscribe to the channel and keep an eye out, because I'm aiming to put videos out once a week and keep them coming, keep improving and keep them pretty casual. I like this kind of chat kind of vibe. So if there's anything you'd like to see, any topics, please comment below, as well as some tips to make me improve my videos so that they're more entertaining for you. So until next time, this is Matt from Vision Wargaming signing off. Take care everybody and stay safe.